If your name is Mia or Jolie, come up here, please. Oh, I found one. Hello, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Nice to be with you on this Shabbat morning. Happy that you're here to celebrate Shabbat with us and to have Mia and Jolie here with us to help lead the service and share and teaching us Torah and Haftarah and going through all of these beautiful parts of our 5.5 to 6 hour service. If you don't know us, that's Cantor Muchnick. I'm Rabbi Keller. Again, if you don't know who these people are, you're probably in the wrong place. Ooh, that light just came on. Did you feel that? I was thinking it. That was so nice. Your prayer books, by the way, are right under your seat. So reach right under your seat, and that's where you should find your book. Reach right under. If you don't have the book, it's going to be a long service for you because you're not going to know what page we're on. Please make sure that the spine of the book says Shabbat. If the spine of the book says Shabbat, you have the right book. Either the front cover or the spine, they should say Shabbat. And that way you should know where we are. That book has Hebrew in it and English translation and transliteration, which is English with Hebrew letters. So everyone can participate and be part of the service and our readings and our Hebrew and all of the beautiful parts that we're going to share in celebrating Shabbat and our Benot Mitzvah. We cannot start the service, though, until they both have their talitot. So we're going to invite Mom up to join us to present you with each of your talitot.
One and two. Okay. Hi, everybody. On this Shabbat, we rejoice in your coming of age in our tradition as a symbol of your entrance as a responsible member into the adult Jewish community. It is my honor to present you with this tallis. Our tradition teaches us to put tzitz, fringes, on the corners of our garments in every generation as a reminder to observe all of God's commandments. Now, as a bat mitzvah, a child of the commandments, you are ready to make moral choices, to grow emotionally and intellectually, and to take responsibility for the mitzvah in your decisions. Be holy unto your God. Bring blessing to our world, and may you bring to the household of Israel the same pride and joy, nakis, that you bring to us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lati tatev v'tzitzit.
We continue now with our service in your Siddurim, in your books, on page 74. 74. Continue on page 106. 106 with Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkada veyitkada shemei rabba Belma divrachirute v'yamlich malchute B'chayechon v'yomechon Chayei dechol Beit Yisrael Bagala bagala Uvizman kari v'yimeru Amen. Yehishmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Lol Mehamaya Yitbarach Yitbarach Ve'yishtabach V'yitpar V'yitroma V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitale V'yitala Shemei Dekudesha Berichu Le'ela Min Kol Berchata V'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran be'olma ve'imeru.
Amen. Continue now with our call to worship with Baruch Hu on page 108. We ask everyone to please stand. Praise are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. We continue on page 114, 115.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Hashem, Kivod Malachuto, Leolam Vahed.
Please be seated. We continue on page 116.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'bechol lavha uv'chol nafsheha, uv'chol meodeha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele, asher anohim mitzavha, hayom alevavecha, v'shinatam levaneha, v'dibarta bam, b'shifteha bebetecha, uv'lefteha v'derech, uv'shochbeha uv'kumeha, uv'shartam leot al yadeha, v'hayu letotafot b'neineha, uv'taftam al mezuzot beiteha, uv'ishareha, Leman tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'yitem kedoshim Elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohehem, asher hotzeiti etzem mieretz Mitzrayim, liot lahem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohehem.
Adonai Elohechem emet. Our song of redemption, Michamocha, 122. Now with the Amidah, which begins on page 124 in your Sidurim, 124, and together we stand.
Adonai siftafti siftayu fi yagi tehilateha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zoher Hasadei Avot v'Imahot, Umivi Gala Livnei V'neihem, L'mat Shemo Behava, Melech Ozer U'Mashiach Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mehayeh HaKol Atah Rab Leoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umarid HaGashem, Mekayel Hayim Behesed, Mehayeh HaKol Berak Ramim Ramim, Somech Noflim Verofei Holim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Yafa, Mikamoka Bal Givuro, Umidomela, Melech Memi, Umekaye, Umat Miak Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atal Hayo Hako, Baruch atah Adonai, Mehayeh HaKol.
The Kedusha continues on page 130 in your Sidurim.
Mekadesh Shema Ba'olam, Keshem Makishim Oto B'Shmei Marom, Kakatov Hayad B'Diecha, V'Karazel Zeh Ve'amar, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Melech kol haaretz, Adir adirenu Adonai, Adonenu ba'adir shiva bechol haaretz, Baruch kevod Adonai mimkomo. Echadu Eloheinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Umoshienu ve'Yashmienu, Berachamav le'nei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Zion, L'dor v'dor. Hallelujah. L'dor v'dor nagid God lecha, u'lenetzach netzachim kedushatcha naqdish, v'shivchacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yamush le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
We continue silently now, beginning here on page 130 through page 142. Whenever you're finished, please be seated. We're about to continue with our Torah service. So several people are going to join us on the Bima to help with the Torah service. If you hear your name, you're going to think to yourself, hey, that's me. And when you're like, hey, that's me, you're going to start to go up to all the way up to those doors over there. You don't freeze. Some people are like, that is me. What happens now? So you're going to, first of all, identifying, hey, that's me. And then you're going to think, hey, that's me, and I should just walk up there right to those doors. We're going to practice. You ready? Jolie.
Well done, Jolie.
Mia. Ellen. Allison. And the honor of opening our ARC doors, Brett and Melissa Robbins and Beverly Ward. We are on page 244 in your prayer books, 244. Please stand. $246. Jolie, Mia, you're about to receive the Torah into your hands. This is a moment that all of us cherish. This is a moment where we get to share our Torah with our B'nai Mitzvah, our Bat Mitzvah, and our Bat Mitzvah. Two of you, we get to share this Torah with you as it is passed from generation and generation and generation. When we do this all the time, pass the Torah from generation and generation and generation, it's what keeps us strong as a people, because it's in the hands of our grandparents that treasure it. It goes to our parents who treasure it, and then pass it to our children who cherish it, and that's what keeps the Jewish people strong. Whether we are in good moments celebrating in our homeland or happy occasions, the Torah keeps us connected and strong. Or if we are not in our homeland, exiled, or in bad places, in difficult moments for our Jewish people. We've been enduring very difficult times for our Jewish people. But the more we hold and connect to our Torah, and the more we pass it from our generations to generations, and the more that our children and our youth connect so deeply to those words, the stronger we become. And so on this day, on this Shabbat, in this moment, we pass the Torah to you from generation to generation to generation. Continue in the middle of 248 with Shema.
be seated.
Our Benot Mitzvah are going to be chanting from the beginning of the beginning, is the beginning of the Torah. This is where I make the really terrible joke I have to make every single time of this in this year. I have to say, the cantor always says, I don't have to make this joke. I have to make the joke. I'm sorry. The beginning of the Torah is connected to baseball because it's in the big inning. I got more groans this time than I did last time. I look for the groaners. It's a bad joke. It's a really bad joke. If you groaned, by the way, a little bit, you get more cookies after the service. If you didn't groan, no cookies. Just kidding. All right, so our Benot Mitzvah are going to be chanting. No, they're reading from Vayechulu, I think. Yeah. So they're going to be chanting right from the Torah scroll. The Torah scroll itself, if you've never seen one before, has no grammar in it, meaning no punctuation of any kind. There are no commas. There are no periods. There's no trope marking. Trope is the little markings that give the Torah tune. But they're going to be chanting as if it's in there. Essentially, the Torah is one long run-on sentence. That's the way it's written. But it's never chanted that way. And so each of our Benot Mitzvah have been practicing, and they're going to be chanting the Torah, even though, and whenever, like everyone does when they come up, they chant it as if there is that grammar and that punctuation. So, and then each section, preceding and following each section, we're going to invite people up to do the blessings for the Torah. If you want to follow along with the Torah, actually, there's a book in front of you called the Torah. You know it's the right book because the cover says the Torah. So you know that you have it there. If you want to use it, you can. It's at the beginning. So I don't even have to give you a page number or a chapter. Just go to the beginning where the text says, and then you'll be fine. It's actually chapter 2. So is where we're going to be reading from. You can do that if you want to follow along with the blessings that are on page 250. So the blessings in your prayer book are 250. And for the honor of the first Aliyah, we're going to invite Ellen Charney and Phyllis Stein and Dr. Mark Stein and Shelley Charney. יעמדו ידקה אוכל בת נוח וחיינתה ופרידה חיה ומשה יצחק ושינה בת יעל עליה תורה.
I'm doing one. Oh, no, not the Hebrew. No. Yeah. Okay. Baruchu a Adonai ahem varach. Baruch Adonai ham varach leolam va'ed. Continue. Baruch Adonai haho varach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu e torato. Baruch atah Adonai notena Torah.
Amen, amen.
Vayhulu Hashemayim v'ha'aretz v'hosav ha'am Vayhalohim bayam hashi'i melekto asher asha Vayishbo bayam hashvi'i mikol melekto asher asa Vayavare Elohim bayam hashvi'i Vaykadesh oto Kivo Shabbat Mikol Malakto Asher Bara Elohim La'asot.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emat v'chaye olam nata botachenu. Baruch ata Adonai notenu haTorah.
Amen, amen. Wires. Sometimes you can stand over there. You can also stand over here. Just be careful of the wires. For the honor of the second Aliyah, we have Alan Caden and Lynn Caden and Leslie Hyacinth and Joe Hyacinth. Yamdu Aya ben Moshe Bashar Ezel Yehudit Yosef Avram la Torah.
I don't have my book. You have to do the thingy. The tally. Borhu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Bo'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai
Nosein HaTorah.
Amen.
Eile toldot hashamayim ve'ha'aretz ve'hibaram beyom asod Adonai Elohim eretz v'shamayim ve'hol siach hasadeh terem yiheyeh va'aretz ve'hol esev hasadeh terem yitzmak ki lo himtir Adonai Elohim al haaretz ve'adam ayin la'avod et ha'adama ve'ed ya'ale min ha'artz ve'hishka et kol pnei ha'adama vayitzer Adonai Elohim et ha'adam afar min ha'adama Vayipak be'apav nishmat hayim vayahi ha'adam lenefesh haya.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam notat v'ktokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen, amen. For the honor of the third Aliyah, Allison Adkins.
What am I supposed to read? Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'char banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notenu haTorah.
Amen.
Vayita Adonai Elohim gam be'eden mikedem vayasem sham ha'adam asher yatzar vayasma Adonai Elohim min ha'adama ko'etz ne'mal demar'eh ve'tov lema'ahal ve'etz ha'hayim be'tov hagan ve'etz da tovira. V'nahar yotzei me'eden lehashko ehagan umisham yipared v'haya le'arba rashim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher natana lanu Torah emet v'chaya ye olam natah b'chol chuyet nu Baruch atah Adonai notenu ha'Torah. Amen.
For the honor of the fourth Aliyah, Alison Adkins. Tamod Esther Ezel bat Moshe v'Zalman Torah.
Baruch atah Adonai Baruch hu od Adonai ham varach. I know it. Baruch Adonai ham varach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher b'char banu michol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notenu ha'Torah.
Shem ha'ehad pishon hu hasovev et kol eretz ha'havila asher sham hazahav uzhav ha'aretz hahi tov sham habdolach ve'even hashoham v'shem hanahar hasheni gihon hu hasovev et kol eretz kush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher natan latanu rat amet v'chaye olam natan batul chenu. Baruch atah Adonai notenu Torah.
For the honor of the fifth Aliyah, Jolie Adkins, our bat mitzvah, ta'amo, Joella bat Esther Ezel, ha bat mitzvah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorah. Baruch Adonai Hamvorah le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
V'shem hanahar hashlishi hidzekel hu ha'holei kidmat ashur v'hahar harvi'i hu ferat vayika Adonai Elohim et ha'adam vayinihe hu v'gan eden le'ovda u'shemra vayetzav Adonai Elohim aha'adam le'mor Mikol etagan ahol tohel ume'et hadat tovera lo tohal mimenu ki beyom ahol hamimenu motamu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam nata betohenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. Amen. For the honor of the sixth Aliyah, our bat mitzvah, Mia Adkins, ta'amod, Mashabeth Esther Ezel bat mitzvah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Vayomer Adonai Elohim lo tov heyot ha'adam levado e'esei lo ezer kenegdo
Vayitzer Adonai Elohim min ha'adama kol hayad hasadeh v'et kol ov hashamayim vayaveh el ha'adam lir'od ma yikra lo v'hol asher yikra lo ha'adam nefesh haya hu shemo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam nata beitoheinu Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen, amen. We are now going to raise and dress the Torah. So it is a pleasure to invite Damian Stein and Eva and Casey Stein to join us up here to raise and dress the Torah. We are on page 252, 252 in your prayer books, and together we stand.
V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai biyad Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. May be seated.
Please be seated. We continue now with the chanting of the Haftarah. Our B'not Mitzvah are going to be chanting Haftarah. If you want to follow along with the blessings for Haftarah, they're on page 254 in your Sidurim. Those are the blessings, again, for Haftarah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nviim tovim v'ratza v'rehem hanemarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai haboher b'torah uv Moshe avdo, uv Yisrael amo, uv enviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Ko amar ha'el Adonai, borei ha'shamayim v'notehem, roka ha'aretz v'tzetzaeha, notein neshama La'am aleha veruah laholim ba. Ani Adonai kerati havezerek vaitek beyadeha Vitsorha, Vetenha, Livriam, Leorgoyim.
Leaf Kawak Enayim Evrot Li Hosi Mi Masker Asir Mi Beit Kele Yoshve Hoshek Ani Adonai Hu Shemi Ukvodi Leaher Loetain Utilati Lapsilim Harishonot Hinevau Vihadoshot Ani Magid Beterem Titzmakna Ashmia Ethem Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Sor Kol HaOlamim Sadik Behol Hadarot Ha'el HaNe'eman HaOmer Ve'oseh Hamdaber Kayem Shekol Devarav Emet Vatzedek Al HaTorah Ve'al HaAvodah Ve'al Hanvi'im Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatata Lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha V'limnuha Lihavod Ol Tifaret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu Modim Lach Varhim Otak Yitbrak Shimha V'fi Kol Hai Tmi Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Mikaidesh HaShabbat.
Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov.
Come get some candy if you want some candy. Come get some candy if you want it. Come get some candy if you want it. Come get some. Some of those throws were like dangerous. It was like some serious throwing right there. Phew, that is a lot. What you're going to hear right now are going to be beautiful explanation, words of Torah from our Benot Mitzvah. Their explanation, their connections to the text. When they're done, you're going to think to yourself, that was applause-worthy. But we're not at a show. We're at a synagogue. So in lieu of applauding, we'll ask you all to give them a big hand. Let's practice. Excellent. That's how it's going to go. I'm going to assist them on one little part. I don't typically assist, but it's part of the spiel that we're doing. So I would usually sit down, but I'm assisting. They're going to start, but I'm going to assist. Okay, you guys start and I'll jump in.
Like many things in this world, there are...
Slower. I forgot to mention, by the way, that both of them are going to speak really slowly. I forgot that. And they're going to enunciate every single word. And they're going to take their time, right?
Yeah.
Take your time. Okay, here we go.
Like many things in this world, they are made with long, cautious steps to perfect them. If you rush things, it'll cause them to be messed up. Now tell me, how do you guys make a peanut butter sandwich?
Okay, so we're talking about how to make a peanut butter sandwich. So if we had a jar of peanut butter here, and a jar of jelly here, and a plate and a knife, imagine all of that. Does anyone want to raise your hand and tell us how you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? How do you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? How do you tell us a step? Yes. Okay, so you said put the peanut butter on one side of the bread, and jelly on the other side of the bread. What you did not say is open the jar of peanut butter. You also did not say open the jelly. Oh. Anyone else want to give a shot? Yes. How would you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Well, you can, now we have specificity on if you use 2 knives or 1. So very complicated addition, thank you. Anyone else want to give a try on how you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Yes. Exactly, you didn't even say the jelly out of the refrigerator. Excellent. What else might we have not? Yes? What do you say, separate the bread? We didn't open the bread yet, though. So you have to open the bread, first of all. One more, and then I turn it back to the girls. One more peanut butter and jelly reference, yes? Oh, bread toasted, but you haven't opened the bread yet. You're gonna put the whole plastic loaf into the thing and press toast. It's gonna be a really disastrous and very quick evacuation of the home with no peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So you'll see why we brought that up, and now the girls will continue their explanation, and they're going to continue to speak unbelievably slowly. Slowly. And look, it's going to rhyme. Slowly, Mia and Jolie.
Okay. You can't just say out the instructions when building. You have to be clear and thorough to get it done properly, even if it takes more time.
Wait, what? Nevertheless, you have to be careful or you can... What? This is not... I was supposed to put that first. Nevertheless, you have to be careful or you can be deceived by temptation. So, like, I don't have the thing, but, like... Can you help me? I don't know what to say. No, wait, I don't know what to say. Okay. If you do not follow directions as they are told, it can result in consequence. Yeah.
When God created our world, God used specific and careful steps, lining everything up. On day 1, day and night were made. On day 2, the sky. On day 3, land, seas, and plants. On day 4, the sun, moon, and stars. On day 5, sea creatures and birds. And on day 6, land animals and humans. Why did God create our world in this order? It was made this way so each inhabitant could have something to eat, drink, sleep, and walk on.
Adam and Eve were the first man and woman, and God created the Garden of Eden to live in innocence. Adam and Eve were told they can have any fruit they want except from one tree. A serpent tried tempting Eve to take from the tree, convincing her that nothing would happen. Willingly, Eve listened to the serpent and took a bite of the fruit. Not long after, the two of them got kicked out of the garden. This act of disobedience shows that temptation is a powerful thing to all people, yet we shouldn't listen to it because it can result in consequences. The moral is that you can't rush things and you have to think before you do something.
How does the Torah portion connect to our world today? It shows that you have to think before you act, deciding which rules to follow. Everything around us is made with careful steps and careful rules, even if we don't realize it. Every day, we decide which rules or order to follow to get ready this way or another way.
This Torah portion shows that nowadays people will try to convince or tempt you to do something, but you shouldn't accept or it can relate to a consequence. For our Bat Mitzvah project, we raised and donated $500 to Peggy Adams Animal Rescue. How is the Torah portion relevant to me? This Torah portion shows that how deceit and temptation disrupts rule and order for people, even if they don't realize it. For my part, it shows me that following rules is an important part of our daily lives. I finished.
From our part. You read my part.
Oh, sorry.
You read my part.
I'm sorry, okay, then I'll read my part. For my part, it explains how deceit is very powerful and can trick people into things they don't want to do.
Thank you so much for coming to our Bat Mitzvah and being here to listen. We appreciate all of you showing up, and we are sorry for ones who couldn't make it. Thank you to the family who traveled down here from California, New York, Ohio, and Connecticut. Thank you to our friends who are spending this special day with us, and I hope to build a lot more memories down the road with all of you. Shabbat Shalom.
bigger conversation is if you want creamy or crunchy, and which brand of peanut butter. And then I hope no one has like that natural version where it separates and you have to, anyone? Really? Really? With the thing and then you have to stir the thing? Really? All right. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. I'm just kidding. Thank you for raising your hand. And yeah, I'm more of a GIF person. But yeah, I'm getting a couple of GIFs. I'm not knocking your natural. I'm sure it's healthier than. I'm sure it's healthier. But I'm more of a GIF guy. Cantor, are you a peanut butter and jelly person? Peter Pan. Oh, Peter Pan. That has that good song, Peter Pan. Oh, come back and do that. Cantor Muchnick, come over here and do that for us. Here it is.
Picky people pick Peter Pan, peanut butter. It's the peanut butter picky people pick. Right? That's what.
There's also a song like Peter Pan, peanut butter, and jelly. Isn't there a song that goes like that? Thank you. I'm getting some thumbs up from the peanut butter. Thank you.
I don't know that one.
We actually have nothing else to do Jewishly. We're just going to talk about peanut butter for the next few minutes. So if you, no, why am I getting hands for that? How come people are speaking against Judaism and you're talking about? All right. Thank you both for the peanutty conversation. Excellent. We're going to invite a couple of people to join us to do a couple of readings. So for prayer for our country, we're inviting Lisa Lebo and Shelley Charney. And for the prayer for Israel, Richard and Elise Halperin. Come on up. If you have your prayer books, maybe bring your prayer books so you have the readings with you. We can follow along with those prayers, by the way, 258, 259. 258, 259. So if you're doing for country, it's 258. If you're doing for Israel, it's 259. Our B'not Mitzvah are going to move over a little bit out of the way so that you can come and you can sit. And then you can come and sit and stand in front of the microphones and share those prayers with us. We're going to do country first. So country is all of that. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Thus says Adonai, this is what I desire, to unlock the fetters of wickedness and untie the cords of lawlessness, to let the oppressed go free, to break off every yoke. Share your bread with the hungry and take wretched poor into your home. When you see the naked, give clothing and do not ignore your own kin. If you banish the yoke from your midst, the menacing hand, the evil speech, if you offer compassion to the hungry and satisfy the famished creature, then your light shall shine in darkness. O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen.
Amen. So it's 259, and you're going to read this and this. Okay, so this and this. Okay, go ahead.
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope and for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. We're going to return the Torah to the Ark at this time. So it is a pleasure to invite for the honor of opening and closing the Ark, Alexia Bowie, and Jennifer Idle. We're on page 256 in our prayer books. 256, Together We Stand.
Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Ki Niskal, Shemo Levado, Hodo Aleretz V'Shamayim, Vayarem Kerem Amo, Tehila Lechol Chasina.
Please be seated.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate this beautiful milestone of being bat mitzvahed. Today carries an important message of growth, strength, love, and faith. I am so proud of my two daughters. Oh my goodness. Mia and Jolie for exhibiting these values every day of your life. I can see your father's smile and can only imagine how proud he is. I give thanks to the congregation of B'nai Israel, Rabbi Keller, Cantor Muchnick, and Miss Liat back there, wave. And we love you all. Nothing could have been possible without your guidance and support. Thank you so much. And girls, we all love you here very much. He's smiling. He's smiling. Got it?
Along with the joy that we share with all of you as a congregation, to our B'not Mitzvah, and to the whole family and all of the friends and relatives who came to be here for this great moment. We also have some gifts for you on behalf of the congregation. You want some gifts? Come on over for your gifts. There are a lot of them. You get a lot of gifts from us. I always like doing this. This is how many gifts you get. That's a lot of gifts. All right. So each of you gets your own bag of gifts. That one says Mia. That one says Jolie. So Jolie, you should take yours. And Mia, you should take yours since your names are on them. It's a good idea? Great. And then that way you know whose is whose, because one of yours says Mia and one of you says Jolie. Does that help? Great. Okay. Helps me too. Okay. So on behalf of the congregation, we have for you, each of you in each of your bags, your bat mitzvah certificate, which is signed by the clergy and you both. Also, on behalf of the congregation, we have this for you. You have one too. Yeah, open it. Yeah, you should open it. Go ahead. Yeah. Well, you can lay it down. Yeah, just lay it down. And just move that over. Just kind of push it over. There you go, just like that. Yeah. All right. Pull it open. Pull it open. There you go. You're doing great. Yeah. What'd you get?
Candlesticks.
Yes, candlesticks. So we hope that you use these candlesticks on Shabbat and on holidays for the rest of your life to celebrate, particularly on this Shabbat of all Shabbatot. The lights really are connected so deeply to the idea of creation. So we hope that it'll bring you lots of light in your whole life. So each of you have one too, Jolie. It says a tree has been planted in your honor in Israel to celebrate this moment of each of you becoming a bat mitzvah.
Can I go see this tree?
What's that?
Can I go see this tree?
So it's probably not set up yet, but the significance of the tree is always really lovely through the Jewish National Fund USA, but even more so between of the wars that are going on, and also last summer there was terrible fires in Israel, so many of the forests burnt down. So it's even more special because it's possible that one of these trees is actually going to help to reforest lots of parts of Israel. So it's very, very significant. And it's on behalf of the clergy and also our auxiliary called Am Yisrael Chai. It is a group that's just dedicated to celebrating Israel. So this is from them. Each of you also got one of these. This is your prayer books are only half the version of the prayer book. It only talks about Shabbat. Their prayer book has Shabbat and weekday in it and festivals. And each of them know it is their book because.
Is it signed? Oh, yeah.
What? How do you know it's your book?
Because my name's in it.
Yes, because their names are in it. Yeah. Does yours say Jolie?
Probably.
Well, you want to check and let's make sure we did this right. It'd be weird if yours also said Mia. Let's see. Go open that up. What does it say on the inside? What does it say? Where does it say?
It says my name.
It says Jolie. We did it. All right, good. Okay, we also got you this book. This is a really good book. This book is called The Torah. It's a good book. It's the #1 seller every year.
That's great.
It is. So, and by the way, it is your Torah book because
Does it have my name?
it has your name in it. It says Mia. What do you think yours says in yours?
I think it says my name.
Let's see. Let's open it up and see. Do you think yours says Jolie?
Yeah.
Yours says Jolie. All right, good. And then finally, there's this other book that is on behalf of the Brotherhood that got for you. And so let's see what's in there.
Can you look, wait a second? Slow down.
You don't have to open it simultaneously. Well, it looks like each of you got a different book. Fun.
I just love reading.
You love reading?
I just love reading.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, great. Well, you got different options here. It's
Oh, we
nice.
do. Great. Wonderful.
Oh, okay. Mia, what is your book called?
I got a Jewish encyclopedia.
It's called the Jewish Encyclopedia, but it says from Abraham to Zabars. Oh, yes. Good. Zabars gets applause. So if you know what Zabars is, yes. It's quite significant. If you do not know what Zabars is, the people who just raised their hand and clapped are happy to take you there as a gift for your bat mitzvah to Zabars, and also buy food from Zabars and bring it back to us. We'll wait. Fine. All right. So, and what'd you get?
The Woman of Valor.
Women of Valor. So it actually talks about all the significant women in Jewish history, which is pretty cool. And it's a really fabulous book. And we got two different books because you guys can maybe share and read sort of the different books. So, all right, it has your name in it too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has my name.
Does it have your name on there?
Yep.
It does. Sweet, we did it right. All right, let's take that book. Let's put it back in here. You can put that book, put it back in there. And we'll put this over here. You can each put it on one of these chairs. Put this on. That'll be Mia's chair. That'll be Jolie's chair. So I want to talk to you about the Torah portion. And First of all, I want to talk about the idea that we had together about the peanut butter and jelly, which was this clever idea that directions matter, and how we give directions matter, and how we listen to directions matter, and then therefore how the thing that we build or create makes sense. Because if you don't talk about opening the bread or opening the jar of peanut butter or opening the jar of jelly and then putting it on the bread and so forth, you can't do it. And that's what your Torah portion talks about. It's the creation story. That's how God explains and says, okay, on the first day there's this, on the second day there's this, and there's no way that we could have made humans. This is what God says. I couldn't have created humans unless there was earth, unless there was like land, unless there was vegetation, unless there were animals, because then where are the humans going to go? So it's all about the structure, if you will, how everything is created. So here's the thing. We have all been, your family, your friends, all the people who are here, your relatives, have been building, if you will, the world around you. They've been doing that for you because you were not Benot Mitzvah until right now. They were building that world for you. Now, as Benot Mitzvah, the Jewish world, hypothetically, now has the groundwork for you to take your first steps. So here's my question for you. What are you going to do now as a bat mitzvah? As a bat mitzvah, what are you going to do now, almost like taking your first steps into the Jewish world? What differences are you going to make? How are you going to help change the Jewish world? How are you going to stand up to anti-Semitism? How are you going to teach people about how important Judaism is? It's almost like we've got you here. The world's been created for you, essentially. What happens next? And that's the story of creation too, is that God creates the universe, and then God leaves it really up to us to make our decisions. You know what we do, by the way? The second God creates the earth for us, you know what we do with it? We mess it up. We destroy it. Because next week's Torah portion is Noah. Because the world is destroyed and we have to create an ark to redo it. So the world makes a huge mistake. Noah. Yeah, the world makes a huge mistake, and the humanity. And so here's your work as Benot Mitzvah, is to steer us in the right way. The world is set for you. Here you are, Benot Mitzvah. Woo! You did it. When the bigger work comes, I feel like you probably feel a relief on all this stuff. You know where the bigger work happens? Tomorrow. What are you going to do now as a bat mitzvah in the Jewish world? What are you going to do? You don't know. You know what? You don't have to necessarily know exactly. And here's the best part. You're not by yourself. All these people, see, look at them. Look, see? Look, they're all smiling. See, they're smiling. Look. Look, these smiling people. Look at them. Some of them will do a little wave. These people. Look at these people who are here. They're smiling. Look at them. Look. Oh, someone's even chuckling. People who are chuckling now. Chuckle. See, chuckle. See, look at them. All those people are here to help you on your way. You don't have to do it by yourself. So, but you do have to take on the responsibility of figuring out what you're going to do in your lives to help sustain the world. You think you can do it? Can you do it? Okay, I got it probably. That's not bad. It's not bad. Again, you don't have to do it by yourself. We're going to do it with you. So we're going to give you one last major blessing. Is that okay? Yeah. So we're going to invite the two of you to go up there. Go ahead. And your mom. And you go up here, and we're going to give you one last blessing. forced here against your will? Oh, no, that's the whole point. Is this our own conversation, not their conversation. That's why with the microphone. Wait, no one gets to know what we're talking about. Please stand. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and protect you.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's presence shine upon you, be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yaseim lecha shalom.
May God's presence be with you all the days of your lives and grant you peace. As together we all say, Amen. We begin to conclude our service. We remain standing and turn to page 282 in your prayer books, 282.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, atet yidula liyotze breshit, shelo asanu kigoy ha'aratzot, velo samanu kimishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam banachnu Chavim umudim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu menemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own zichronam livracha. May their memories be for a blessing on this particular Shabbat. In this moment, we think of John Adkins, Dr. Marvin Charney, Rena Lipkin, Clara Halprin, Nathan Halprin, Clara Charney, William Charney, Donald Halprin, Viola Atkins, J.T. Atkins, and Norman Kasser. Also, here at Congregation B'nai Israel, in the period of Shiva, the immediate 7-day mourning period, we think of Marilyn Manzoli. And in the period of Shloshim, the immediate 30-day mourning period, we think of Enrique Ergas and Carolyn Dorff. And our yortzeits that occur for us this week: Isadora Becker, Louis Bregman, Dorothy Channon, Eve Klotz, Fern Duberman, Hannah Faig, Marion Ginsberg, Kenneth Glatt, Charlotte Gold, Paul Gorin, Annie Seligson Court, Betty Francis Mickler, Fan Levine Polar, Ellen S. Rudikoff, Martin Shane, Nancy Spiegel, Paul S. Weingarten, Alice Weinstein, Steve Weprin, Rose Werner. To those names, we had any name that you'd like to add at this time. Kaddish Tom, Mourner's Kaddish, can be found on page 294 in your prayer books. Yitkadal v'kadash shemei rabba, ba'amad yivrach cherutei, v'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, b'gala b'zman kariv v'imru amen. שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי ארמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן במה ואמרו אמן. שלמה רבה מן שמיים וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel as together we say amen. Please be seated. We conclude our service with Lechi Lach, which can be found on page 341 in your prayer books. 341. Shalom. May God give strength unto our people, continue to bless us with hope and strength and love and peace. Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and Mazel Tov. That concludes our service.